Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And away we go on Sunday Night Primetime. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, the anticipation, Kate, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers.
To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
2nd and 3 now. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Still 2nd down.
Tough false start penalty. Now 8 to go on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Play action now. Burrow. That one's cut on the left sideline. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Again, it's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. He hits it true despite some issues with that snap. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. They're brought out by former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
There's just certain quarterbacks, the way they run on the field. You just say their name and just some adjectives and attributes pop up right away. For Baker Mayfield, scrappy, tough, a will to win. I'm not surprised at all to see himself back in the starting role. Not surprised at all to see him flourish. The dude is mentally tough, he's mentally strong, and he typically makes the most of his opportunities.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Baker now from the gun. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. He sets up 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Putting the tight end in motion. 3rd down, here's Mayfield. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Dallas sending its offense out for the 2nd time this game. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
Going wide receiver run to start this series. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
Start offense.
All twitched up. They were ready to get it on 3rd and inches, but now a much different situation awaiting them after that false start.
Still 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 5 for him after the penalty. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. He puts some air under it deep down the left. It is caught at the 20. And they are all the way into that red zone.
It's a gain of 57 yards. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
What are you doing? A waste of time. Why are you giving up?
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
On the draw, this is Taylor. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win, too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Second down carry for Taylor. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
A gain of 6. And the Cowboys first down. First and goal, Dallas.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
One play action here. Burrow. Catch made. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 13-0 lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Chiefs, nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now for the second time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd. From the gun, a run for Henry. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
The tackle by Kenneth Murray. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Cavante Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
That right there, Kate, that just shows the level of preparedness this defense had coming into the game. They recognized the jet sweep from the start, and they nail it right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Burrow from the gun. Finds a man, right side. Jukes away from one. Along the right sideline, there's space. He's at the 30. The 10. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 20-zip lead. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21.
Chiefs, nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
Here's Smith on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you can do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And nice work to make something out of nothing. The bounce outside goes for 9. A gain of 9 on that run, so now they're left with 3rd and 8.
A gain of 9.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long for him here. Got a man, this is Evans. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. First down, here's Baker. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Throwing again is Baker. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. To throw, Mayfield. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs get it back to a 14-point game.
Chiefs 7.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
For Kansas City.
Tolbert now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cowboys and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. First call here coming from the shotgun. Burrow out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. That's caught again. It's Kittle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
On 2nd and 10 now, it's Burrow. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
It's third down and 10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. He's back to throw. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Cowboys butting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. Now this is a beauty of a kick. Gets headed out of bounds, no chance at a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it out at the 6.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Remigio with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out comes Kansas City. Its offense has it first to start quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing, Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. Flying down the middle with Henry. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield again. Finds a seam down the middle. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down from the 42. Baker now. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Throwing again, it's Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10. Now a run with Henry. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Mayfield. And he's got it. It's in close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Mayfield now from the gun. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chiefs 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Burrow to the air now. Finds Metcalf there over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Down, Cowboys.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. This fine Schoonmaker complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's another Cowboys 1st down. A 28-yard gain. And a Cowboy 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They go again with Taylor. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
It's a gain of 11.
That's the end of 3 on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Taylor again. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Another shot for Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
The flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone.
Offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Still 3rd down.
So the false start makes this a far tougher call now, 3rd and 6. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. A pretty automatic look for him from the left.
29-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a two-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
For the Cowboys.
Here's Smith on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
False start. Offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Still 2nd down.
Now facing 2nd and 10 following that false start. Mayfield set to pass. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Got a man. This is Evans. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a Chiefs 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. That pass is caught by Smith-Schuster. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
I got him, on me.
Here's Baker to throw. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Cowboys take over just shy of the 40.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
The Cowboys and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Burrow setting up the play action. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Taylor now up the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Straight ahead with Taylor. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Burrow on the play action. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're not going to get him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Cowboys with a 10-point advantage. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He's going for it himself. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard
You know, these are the
line.
type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Man, this one is gonna sting, partner. You pride yourself on defending your building, getting those home victories. Instead, you end up taking a bitter pill today in front of your own fans.
Well, as one coach famously said, we're on to Cincinnati. We're on to Cincinnati. That's all these guys could do after giving one up at home. Just look ahead to the next game. Focus on prepping for the next opponent and working your tail off, and make up for losing in front of the home crowd by giving your fans something to cheer about the next time out.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Kansas City.